Hey, Bjorn Strongndarm here. Welcome back to Disco Elysium, where finally, I hope, it's 10 after 1 on this day, we'll be able to investigate this body. It's gonna have to let go of my nose without throwing up. I've got a 50-50 chance, well, a little bit better than 50 chance. Jeez! The corpse appears to laugh at you, black froth bubbling from its lips. Every molecule in its body reeks of death. It's still too much. You feel it coming up again. There it is. Man. Like, Kim, can you just do this for me? Also, what's with his legs? Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. Something more to throw up now. Also was crying and convulsing dryly at the same time. Just cry. Little black bubbles pop on the corpse's lips, decay liquid like tar. It's like he's gurgling. What do I do now? Officer, you need to be stronger. Learn to keep it long enough to do work. There's nothing else to do. Tutorial. You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point on upgrading your endurance skill. To gain experience, do side cases. Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today. The bloated corpse isn't going anywhere. Okay, so it's not super urgent, I guess, that we do that. I kind of thought like it was. It's been hanging up there for days and days. So, track down my gun, track down my badge, get a reality lowdown, pay for damages. I don't have any real other tasks to do right now. What's in my inventory? I've got these tools, a pry bar, chain cutters, and a flashlight. I've got these yellow gardening gloves. Wait a minute. +1 to interfacing. Where do I... Okay. If I put them on, can I try the check again with the gloves on? No, it's still locked. Well, if I'd known that that was going to be needed, I would have put that point into my endurance before, before going and trying again. Oh my gosh. And I rolled snake eyes too, so that was an automatic, no matter how many points I had in it, that was an automatic fail. So, like, what else are we going to do now? Unless, can I move points around? Probably not. I have 30 out of 100 in order to level up again. Where is endurance? It's in physique, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have anything to spend. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Huh. Alright. So, where else do we want to... I guess we could go... There was... a thing we were able to kind of explore before that we didn't, because I wanted to deal with what felt like the more, there we go, the more pressing quests, but we didn't really. We can go into the docks area, and so we know that at least with the killers, it looks like we're looking for dock workers. Well, hold it. There was a thought there. I should have thunk it. But the boots seem like maybe dock workers' boots. So, let's see. Oh, I had the thought in there, but now I don't. Let's try it again. There it is. A magnesium supplement you rub on your chest to live a happy magnesium-rich life. I think maybe that was something I could have clicked on after looking at something that was in that room. Okay, so... Can I reach that? He's trying. I guess... Okay, yeah, I can kind of zigzag around this way. Actually, let's check this out. This is more... not more health. Let's see, what's this? Is this money? More change in the ground to help me pay off my debts? Wow, $1.10 in real. Okay, I can't get to there. Can I get to here? It looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. Looks like look, Lieutenant, someone left his cloak behind. Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. He judges the drop. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. Go for the jump over the ledge. I'm probably not going to make it. Look around. The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. Okay. The look of his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time. So let's let him have his moment of wonder. His eyes trace the train's contour as if trying to memorize a majestic shape. He notices your gaze. Yes, we're in the middle of something. Your cloak. What are we doing up here? What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention. He looks around, wind rustling his hair. Or it could be just we're exploring. He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again. You think I should jump? The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meters tops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you. Yeah, not right now. Because we're going to save this first, because this is not going to go well. If I die, I don't have to do anything over again. Alright, let's do it. They even tell me if I'm going to fail or not. That's not a success. Holy wow, that is high. Doesn't seem dangerous. The lieutenant must be crazy to suggest that. It's a certain death. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge. Right, I can't do it now. I'll make the jump next time. Damage, health critical. Okay, so then I take one of my health things and it makes me better? Yeah. Okay. So, that was bad. Anything? How do I get down from here now? Okay, like that. So you try maybe going through there. Coming over. Can I get over to this way? Oh, I can't. Okay. So, can I get, like, to here at all? No. Okay. Let's go back to the front of the building in that case. Come on. That's right, we gotta go through here. So I think we can't really get into that greenhouse either. So, head on out. I still don't know where I'm gonna sleep tonight either. Maybe just on the street somewhere? That couldn't go wrong. Anyway, maybe I could sneak back into my hotel room. I still have the key. So I kind of want to see what's around this way. So what's this? It's closed. That entrance is closed for winter. Use the main entrance, please. There's a dude here. Some magazines up here. A glossy magazine, Most Able-Bodied Men issue hosts a top 10 list. And here we've got Jump Jams, a popular music mag. I'm going to talk to dude. Welcome to Revacall. Yeah.
Welcome to Revachol.
Revachol. It's not addressed to you, it's addressed to Kim. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Dang.
Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Yeah, just say nothing. You guys, you keep going,
it's
Kim.
men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
So I guess that there was something racist about what this dude said. What he means is, fix on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination. So yeah, I don't understand. I don't know what to think about. The guy might be really proud of being Revachol, and now I know I've been saying it wrong. It's Shawl, not Call. Limbo, what's going on here?
Come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Interesting. Racist lorry driver. He started out just being... Oh, okay. That's what he was originally called. Okay. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine. All right. I guess I got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Now let's settle with a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impatiently, his cigarette smoldering between his fingers. You know, earlier it said something about him being my half-brother. I took it really literally. And now I'm wondering if that was like a metaphor, and it was the Esprit de Corps that was saying that. And the idea was just that because he's another, basically, police officer, he was like my stepbrother. Okay. You could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of lynching. Maybe he was present. I found this mug in the trash. Yours? He stares at the yellow man mug, then suddenly he explodes. Oh man. That's great. Look at that guy go. I haven't seen anything like that funny in a while. Yeah, but is it yours? Goddamn, he wipes his tear from his eyes. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. He doesn't live in Martinez. What are you hauling? Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait in your ass situation. What kind of car are you supposed to pick up? Apples. Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide. Apples? Yeah, apples. I take your other questions? These are the soles of your boots. Been admiring the stompers, eh? He grins. Sure thing, check him out. He looks to his left sole and the right. On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern. What's up with your soles? It's a Revachol. What? But where'd you get boots like that? But why? For when the invasion comes, he can ask the lieutenant. The last thing they see when the lights go out is illustrious Revachol. Oh, it's a map. His boots are a map of the city. You do understand you're stomping on Revachol every day, don't you? No, it's not like that. You don't get it. When I kicked him, you know? Fuck it, let's do comics for you too. And what was that argument all about? It's about biological determinism, natural law, sorting out the races. He spits on the ground. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge at all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the stand like some common sheep. Oh, so you're a racist. Makes sense. I'm not just racist. I love that. The just there is awesome. Look, I've read books. He gestured his hand for emphasis. The science of racial theory is all improved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who study these things say that you and me are superior by design. He glances at Kim. So naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. So I'm going to have this argument too now. I can be sarcastic. I can tell you're a prime example of superior design. I've already made up my mind. Yeah, what else have you thought up? So lately, we Occidental have experienced an unfortunate downturn. When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. Why would they do that? And and? This concerns you, policemen, so you better be vigilant. The damn nip-kips are showing up good lately, same with the mosquitoes. Other intruder species, too. He throws a sharp glance at Lieutenant Kitsuragi. They're on the principle of cultural victory. Jeez, what are you even talking about? Cultural victory. What is this then? What's cultural victory? Oh, the kips of Boogie Street are going for right under our noses. And there's two on the radio. Heard any chances lately? Heard any Mateos or Lighter? No. Dominating the culture as they plan to win. They say so themselves. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's true, he pushes on. Also need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what happens if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new subrace with unknown characteristics leading to extra competition. That's why you gotta control the offspring. Yeah, I am not down with this. Don't push your luck, runt. The man gives you a disgusted look, then turns attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Okay, well that got me, like, precisely 0 anything. Frite. Sick. 3 T's, how idiomatic. I feel like there was something that we might want to check out for that. Oh, I could read the name and ledger in my case. That needs to happen. Okay, there's nothing there that I can do much about. Let's come in here. It's 1:30. I could go into the kitchen now, I think. But let's just check out in here real quick. Yellow roses, dozens of them, some tulips as well. A melancholy pop song on the radio. That's kind of my thing. What's this? Is an ATM? A terror machine. The terror machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equal 10 cents. What's this machine? Huh? The clerk looks up out of her maze. That's a terror machine. Yeah, but what is it? She knits her brow confused. It's a machine for terror? You know, you find terror outside, like bottles or whatever, and put in the machine. It gives you your money. And how do I pick up terror for the terror machine? You need a bag, I guess? We used to have some. We give them all out, so... She shrugs awkwardly. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there somewhere. Okay, so I can make money that way. That is a shelf. St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics, a small cabinet in the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm. Okay. Ask you if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds. We do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma. Do you have any ammonia? Yeah, it's like an ampule somewhere. She has her hand in the air absent-mindedly. I can't wait, I can afford Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium. So the... Okay, but none of these give me any pluses to endurance. So leave from that. And here what's going on here? Knick-knack stand. A raincoat. A fritate plastic raincoat. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent except for the big Frite slogan on the back. What's that? What's what? It's a raincoat? If you want to buy one, it's only 4 real. She taps on the glass counter. The raincoats patiently await purchase. All right. That's cool. We can get raincoats. What's up here? Shimmering wall of vices. A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles lines the shop wall, inviting you closer. This is not a good place for a recovering addict. There clearly is a wall of goods behind her. Guess not, no. She adjusts her hat. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that. Medium success. Don't ask, don't look, don't do anything here. Just go away, get back to work. Yeah, leave that, and let's just chat to her.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
All right, it's Frit. That's how you say it. Like, frit your money away. What's the magazine she's reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Of course not. Looks it also has something called Police de la Mode featured on page 34. This speaks to you. Forget about that. What's his fashion police feature? Point at the cover.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Point to her hat. I bet your hat would take the prize.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
You have to wear it for work?
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Yeah, what is this frit?
I don't know. Frit?
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
She chews on her gum with disgust. The story goes that the normal frit with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vrederfort, was already taken, so when Frit Retail Incorporated grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement. Okay, that sounds good. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything with the dead body? I don't know anything. I mean, I know it's there. I haven't seen it, so... Did you know the man who died? Not really. Does that mean you knew him a little bit? No, I didn't know him at all. How long has it been there? I don't know, really long? What do you think happened? I don't know. No need to worry. The lieutenant's voice is soothing and professional. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay? It's a typo. Should be not let us know, not now, but okay. Okay. Thank you for your help. Can you tell me anything with this Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in? Reality, you mean what? Reality? Economic reality, or... She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question? Yes. Tell me about the economic reality. I don't know anything. I'm in a 15. Well, what about the physical reality then? I don't know. What about it? Where are we? We're in Frit? No, I mean, where are we on a larger scale? As mankind, or as a nation, or... What will her essay prompt be? As a mankind. As humanity. In a good place? She rubs her face thinking. I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kind of big. I don't know. She shrugs and folds her magazine back. What time is it? I don't know, look at the clock. It's right behind you in the wall. Trivial success. The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work because it's 13:50. What is the revolution? When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy? What about the one we had here in Revachol? Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. History, I mean. And what's the coalition? Someone told me there is one. Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I need to finish this article. She taps the magazine on the counter. What, is there a quiz coming up? All right, I won't bother you with the nonsense anymore. And we'll get out of here. Okay, so interact. I can interact with the mug. It says use the interact button in the inventory. Let's just click on it. Okay. It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Let's look at all that content. Yellow man mug. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken toss-away mug that you dug out of the garbage? Let's see. I could... let's see. The mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. Let's just make it an eternal thing. This is what not to do. But it was in the trash. When I just call it out when you see it. I do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective. All right, that didn't get me much. I want to get into that mug talking. Nah, I'm out of here. So what I was also trying to check out was... I'm only at 45 skill points. So where's my exit? There we are. Okay. Some more people. Oh, are these strikers? Well, there's some money on the ground. But there's this guy. Try talking to him.
Scab?
You're hazy in the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe that's something to do with flasks you just from time to time? I'm not a scab. I'm a cop. I suspect that's not going to go well. I'm going to try it anyway.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles and realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. Murder, huh? It sounds like a lot of hard work. You ever see me investigating a murder? Whisper, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe want to help me solve it? Tell me you did it? Of course, Policia. You just sly smile. It wasn't me. You can rule me out easier that way. Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice. Drama says he didn't do it. It's the truth. What's this strike about anyway? You know, serious business, he smiles. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You have to ask him first. He's a chatty guy, wants to talk about the strike. Return once he met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization. I need to know what's behind these gates I'm exploring. My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. He gazed over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does this mean you can let me through the gates? I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a grantor of passage. He takes a swig and points up the stairs with his flask. The passage grants itself. If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs? It's that simple? I walk in? Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. So who's Measurehead? Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Seminese supremacist there. He points to the bridge above the gates. Walk right past him. Uh-huh. Right. And then press the button to unlock the door. Uh-huh. Then go past him again. Okay. And you enter the harbor through the office. Asta! So you're saying it's actually quite difficult. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation. No, I couldn't. Don't lie. Or you could convert to his Seminese supremacist worldview, or, he strokes his mustache, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview? Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to, not enough intuition. Anyone here ever bested him in physical confrontation? No. Not yet, no. He fixes his eyes on you, evaluating your prowess. He's incredibly strong. And I am not. Got it. Another thing... I'm a bit short of money right now. Give me some of it? Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out. He flips a coin towards you. Try to catch it. Failure. It falls to the ground. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. He rubs the back of his head. It was not meant as provocation or ridicule. Lieutenant Kutsargi picks up the coin and hands it to you. I did almost have a heart attack. Appreciated. Right, I'll be glad to help out the RCM. We're in the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs. Alright, nice talk. Gotta get moving. So, okay. Well, hold it. So, I get up this way. And... in case of strike, press button behind guard. Uh-huh. Hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means and thoughts. There's no lock picking or door kicking this one. Yeah, I got that. Okay, so I take it maybe the mob boss is this guy right here. Not the mob boss, but the strike boss.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down?
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
He chants at the
Right
gates.
to work! Right to work!
He chants at the gates.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Yeah, what kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people, rights of workers to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
I mean, that sounds... His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland, uninspired, almost of complying replies from a set of learned phrases. All right, regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like why we're not allowed to make a living. We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Sorry, he was going to belt his shame on you, and I bumped the continue button too soon. He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scab.
The loitering man hollers in return. Who are all these what's your goal here? We were promised work, he points to the gates. We'd be in there working if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. And you're unable to breach the entrance? Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get through the secretary's office. He points to the stairs. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. Okay, so that big burly guard is there to keep scabs out and support the strikers, I guess. And I don't mean the scrawny Mesk, is that how I say that? Punk either. He points to the dock worker idling on the stairs. I mean the head measurer, whatever he is. What, head measurer? Huge Seminese guy standing up there in the overhead passage. Will let anyone by? The access panel is right behind him. How bad could one guy be? Bad. The man glares at you. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position, and he's trained. I don't know how Union has a trained killer up there, but that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Why don't you just talk to them? Like civilized folk, you mean? The man rubbed his chin. These natives fucks don't understand civilized. It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now, you can't get in anyway. No, they will give up eventually, or get drunk, leave the button unguarded. Then we charge. The man rubs his jaw. A perfect, lightly bearded, square wedge. Alright, I'm just gonna leave now. I don't really have any tremendous reason to get in there. I'd kind of like my jacket back, but it's not a massive deal. It says GRIH, the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Okay. I guess maybe I could try to go back in there in order to get my jacket, hoping that maybe my jacket would have my thing in it. Good from the Lorry, haphazardly litter the surroundings. But my thing, what I mean is the my missing badge. Let's try. I guess I could also try back in here. Oh yeah, sorry. I want to do just one. Well, let's see. Yeah, one last thing. Okay, so what I want to do. Oh wait, who's this dude? Was he in here before? I want to go in the kitchen. That was something I was allowed to do later, and I want to investigate this place. The dishes are drying. A smell of chemicals and pine trees. What are these goodies up here? Oh, money. Okay, so aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. So we can talk to this lady. There's not much to do in the kitchen. Look at that door. Let's talk to the lady first. Gorashi? Quebec? I have no idea if I'm pronouncing these right. A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. It's mostly the whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods towards a table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Gorsi and Quebec. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Gorsi Quebec. Please, it's not funny. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions? The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. You've got some impressive pots there. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering in the stove. Alright, I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Alright, so what's up with this door here? It's a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. Touch the door. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. It leads to a side building adjacent to this one. The old building next to this half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older. Try to push on it. It doesn't budge. I wonder where it leads. Kim says you do? Lieutenant regards you with patient skepticism. It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough, as a side investigation. The door in the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. If you say so. He looks at the door than you. Guard is a person to ask about this, the cafeteria manager. Yeah, that sounds true. All right, we can ask him real quick. Okay.
Can I help you?
I saw another thing at the whirling. So here's what I keep thinking is somehow those clothes ended up in the trash and only this key could have done it. So that's going to matter. So the mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen. Oh yes, the door, sure. I'm mysterious about it. It's a door, he shrugged. Do you know what's behind it? Do you have... No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust. He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt. He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing. I think you'd like to know what's back there. Fine, okay, a little, he shrugs. My job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals, and I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Alright, I think that's it for now. It's a secret passage. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Well, that, I think, is going to have to be it for today. We can maybe chat to these people when we come back, and I'll see if I can come up with some ideas about what else we should explore while I'm sort of waiting for a few more points to finish investigating that body. But that really is all the time for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.